Well, Peaky Blinders Season 6 is here, and we have the first episode, and we're gonna break down the ending as well as those weird words Tigna Mora of Bang and what it means. The creator of the show, Steven, explains some information about it and what this means for the show. Before that, let's go ahead and discuss the episode as some of the things that happen. My name is Christian from Beyond Premiere. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn notifications when it's like this. Thank you so much for watching, and let's begin. Peaky Blinders Season 6 is packed with huge questions that have hung over the show since the last time we saw the show in Season 5. The 6th season of Peaky Blinders picks up right where Season 5 left off. Tommy Shelby is in the field with the gun and is pointed at his head, and we're left wondering who betrayed him. Following the loss of Helen McCrory, who portrayed Polly Gray, the character was given a moment of silence in the first episode, while actor Cillian Murphy noted she will be very present in the show and that her personality will be missed. Steven Knight, the producer and creator of the show, said that the opener also partially continues the Peaky tradition of leaping to significant anchor points in history. The season begins in December 1933 on the final day of Prohibition. The Shelby are still doggedly chasing an export route for the opium from Brilliant Chang. Now the episode is titled Black Day, and the first episode of Season 6 and the final season provides a first glimpse of how things may tie up for the Shelby family. The big question was if Tommy Shelby pulled the trigger, and Tommy Shelby did not pull the trigger when he held the gun to his head at the close of Season 5. In the first episode of Season 6, we learned that he was stopped by Arthur Shelby, who removed the bullets from the gun. Face down in the mud and with his wife Lizzie, telling him, "You're not a soldier, you're a coward." So Tommy picked himself up and addressed his late mother, saying they would not let me pass through, as if there were to be another consequence. As Tommy staggers up to the house, a white van drives past it slowly. With the phone ringing on the seat, Tommy answers, saying yes, and he's told by an Irish woman on the phone, last night operation was carried out by soldiers of the IRA. At the same time, outside Tommy's window, body bags are being unloaded. The woman on the phone says, "We need to keep Mr. Mosley alive, so you should not know that. Also, you should know that we have made some changes to the structure of your organization." As the scene cuts from Tammy on the phone to Tommy cutting open the body bags, the voice on the phone says, "Ever since you began to build your empire, you have a crutch to lean on. Last night we gave away the crutch. From now on, it will be us that you lean on." T.S. Please be aware, Mr. Shelby, that the deaths of your people are your own responsibility because you consistently fail to understand your limitations. The flaming pyre on which Polly's body is lowered is within the gypsy caravan. Michael Gray then speaks out his deep desire for bloody revenge. "No matter what it takes, no matter how many people lies, I have to tell." Now this is where we see the time jump, where we are in 1933, and Tom is making his way to the Miquelon Island, a French-controlled territory that became a hub for rum runners during the Prohibition years. Michael is also leading there for meeting with Tommy. The two have not seen each other in 4 years, December 5, 1933, and what happened was that this day the Prohibition was repealed. Arriving at the bar of the hotel where the meeting is to take place, we learn that Tommy no longer drinks alcohol. He says that this is what he says: "Sometimes in moments of personal conflict, I can resort to my old ways." When Tommy hears Aunt Polly's warning in his head, he admonished Michael for not having yet avenged Aunt Polly's murder. Michael responds, "You know, Tommy, when you're dealing with a very powerful enemy, taking revenge sometimes requires time. You have to pick your moment. That moment will come." So what Tommy suggests is that the boats of the Miquelon can work with a different cargo, as he tosses a packet of opium on the table and explains that he has established a supply chain over the past 4 years with associates in Belfast. One of Michael's team says that they will have to take the proposal to Uncle Jack in Boston. Tommy returned of this mysterious uncle. "Perhaps we can meet in Boston after you spoke with him, who I believe, Michael, is your wife's uncle." So Uncle Jack, who Michael says decides everything, certainly appears to be a veiled reference to Joseph Kennedy. Little does Michael know that Tommy has planted a well-sized pocket of drugs into the briefcase he has Michael before exiting the meeting. Tommy tips off the authorities, who stop Michael and send him to Norfolk Prison in Boston. Bye-bye, Michael. In the meantime, Tommy visits Michael's wife Gina and Uncle Jack's favorite niece and says he wants to deliver a message. "He doesn't want to buy my opium. I will sell to the East Boston you," thus evoking the Solomon's Front by Thomas Hardy's Offie, something who we're going to see in episode 2. And the big question of this episode, do you want to start a war? He asks Gina. So Arthur Shelby has spiraled following the loss of Aunt Polly, turning up wasted on opium at various stages, and bringing out the ire and increased power of Sister Ada. And this is what happens at the end of the episode. The closing moments of the episode ended with Tommy's daughter, Ruby, falling ill and suffering from a fever dream that included an ominous premonition as she repeated these words, which are Tigna Mora Ovang. And we have information from the creator of the show, what it means. And what happened in this episode is that Lizzie explained to Tommy that she kept saying this gypsy words, Tigna Mora, Ovang, Ovang, over and over. Tommy panicked and started shouting at Lizzie to explain more, and she asked that Ruby could see a man with green eyes. That's a big question about this episode. So what happens is that Tommy warns Lizzie to keep Ruby home from school and away from the river. He asks that Ruby cannot ride a horse or go near a horse, so meanwhile Curly should sleep in the stables with them. Tommy advised Esmeralda that she could consult a doctor, as she's a gypsy, and a black Madonna should be placed around Snoopy's neck. So this is a weird mystical show, a way to start the show. What the creator, Stephen King, explained is that it's difficult to translate from the Romani, but it means devil. So devil, devil man. Of course, this is a big question about who could it be. There's a rumor that it could be Oswald Mosley, played by Sam Claflin. So that's a big, he has green eyes, and it could be that he's the one that is in Ruby's dream. So let's see what happens with that. There's a lot of questions regarding the big points in the show, but that's the main point from the finale from the season 6, from the premiere of this episode. So what are your thoughts on this episode? Amazing, so happy to see the show back again after so many times. But leave your comments below on your thoughts and your prediction for the upcoming episode. I will do episode 2 preview and synopsis as well as the photos that we have, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Christian from Beyond Premiere, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, everyone.